So why all of a sudden you started running now? Not yesterday, well not last month, not last year, but maybe the year before as frequently. But why all of a sudden now?
That's actually a really good question because one of my friends asked me this like a week ago as well.
Uh-huh.
She was like, "Yo, I see you making all these videos of you running and stuff. Like, it's motivating me to want to get back into it, but I don't have that drive. Like, what drives you to run?" And when she asked me that, I'm like, "That's a really good question.
Yeah, why?
That's a really good question." I think the realization I had was back on my birthday in September. I don't know if you do this too, but on my birthday, I like to reflect on the year.
Oh,
It's
I
like-
should do that.
It's like, yo, what went well this year?
Uh-huh.
What didn't go so well this year? And what are some goals that I want for my next birthday? Like by the
Okay.
time my next birthday comes around.
Okay.
And when I was reflecting, I was like, bro, our 30s are approaching.
Yeah, we're hitting our late 20s.
Like, we're not old, but like 30 is not that far away.
I agree. Yeah.
Like, it's coming in a few years.
It's not gonna hit me now, but it's gonna hit me next year.
yeah.
It's gonna hit me next year.
Yeah. And the thought of that is terrifying because, yo, this is when we're going to have the most energy. This is when we're going to have the most time, even though it doesn't feel like it. This is when we're going to have the most ambition, the most passion. Like, what am I doing doom scrolling all my time away on the couch? Like, why am I not maximizing my prime years?
Bro, you just made me realize something even more crazy. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah. And when I was thinking that, like, obviously 25 was an amazing year, but man, I feel like I got so much more in me that I can do. So I looked at my vision board that I made a couple years ago, and the New York City Marathon has always been on that vision board. And when I saw that, that was unfinished business because I used to run back then.
You overlooked it every single year. You
Yeah.
overlooked it. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because every time I see the New York City Marathon, I'm like, it's just a bucket list thing. I'll just do it when it's convenient, when I have more time, when the stars align. But the more I kept thinking that, the more I just kept pushing it back.
Whoa.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, why am I not going after it? The weather is nice. So many people running out there nowadays.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
miss how it gave me structure. I miss how good I felt when I was running.
Oh yeah. It feels mad nice
Man,
afterwards.
nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we literally just did a sunset run last night.
Yeah. It wasn't more of a sunset. It was more of a cloudy sunset, but it was still better than nothing.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. And I just watched the New York City Marathon last weekend. That just gave me even more motivation because it's like, bro, 70,000 people are running it from all around the world. People from all different parts of the world, different fitness levels, people that are blind, people that are on wheelchairs, people that don't have legs. If they can do 26 miles, like, I can definitely do 26 miles, bro.
Oh yeah. That's motivation right there.
That is.
That's crazy. People with like prosthetic limbs were running it.
Literally,
too.
bro.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Literally. So when I had that realization on my birthday, I was like, bro, we got to get this running and we got to get right back into it. Because running that New York City Marathon is not, if you want to sign up for it, you sign up for it. It's through like a whole lottery system. You don't do that, you can fundraise. If not, you have to do the 9+1.
All right, walk us through, right? For those that don't know the process of getting into the New York City Marathon.
Yo.
For let's say someone is new to running or someone has
Yo.
been running inconsistently here and there,
Yo.
right? What would you say to them, or how would you tell them to structure the run so that they can sign up for the race?
But you're talking like how to
Like
get a
how to,
spot in the race?
how to get into the marathon.
So again,
Yeah.
there's multiple ways. One is qualifying through time. I ain't an elite runner.
Wait, what? You gotta qualify through time?
That's one way, bro. I think for men 18 to 30, you have to run it in less than 3 hours.
Wait, what? Qualified a marathon for time under 3 hours?
I ain't well.
That's a 6 minute. That's a 6 something pace, man.
I ain't trying to put some limited beliefs on myself, but I don't think that's realistic for me in the next couple months. Like that ain't
No.
happening,
In
bro.
the next couple months, it's unrealistic.
That's what I'm
in
saying.
the next year or next 2-3 years, that may be possible.
Yeah. But right now, yeah, I don't know about that, bro.
All right, what's another way? What's another way?
Another way is through the lottery. There's a 2 to 3% chance of you getting the lottery.
Bruh,
Bro,
that's-
people around the world are applying, not just you, bro.
that means out of 100 people, only like 2 or 3 get the spot.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That's the second way. Another way is fundraising. I think you have to raise a couple grand.
I'm gonna use that for myself, yo.
And,
That's crazy.
and if you don't raise the money, you got to pay it out of pocket.
Wait, you
Yeah.
have to pay to run, right?
Yeah.
Do you know
It's
how
not
much?
free, bro.
Wait. You know how much is it?
The ticket for the marathon is like $250, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had $2,000. I'm like, nah.
No, for the
bro.
fundraising, yes.
Oh, okay.
I think you have to raise like 3 to 10, I think. If you don't raise that much, you got to pay it out of pocket.
God.
Another way you can get in, guaranteed way for New York City residents, is the 9+1. That is what I'm gonna do.
Only for New York City residents.
Only New York City residents. I mean, if you're out of state, you're not coming to New York City every month to do a
So
race.
that there is a trick. So there is a trick for New York City residents.
Yes, but the thing is, here's the caveat. Caveat. I mean, not caviar.
Caviar, you
I was
hungry?
thinking about food. Here's the caveat. You have to do 9 races and 1 volunteer the year prior to qualify.
Okay.
So that means if I want to do it, I got to do the 9+1 in 2026 to qualify for 2027. That's in 2 years, bro.
So 2027 race, but you have to do everything for
2026.
in 2026.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that gives me a lot of time to qualify and to train for the New York City Marathon. But that's why it's like, I got to start now. Because if I keep up this realization next year, I'm going to run it in 2028, bro. You know what I mean? And
You
by the
have to do
time,
it. Yeah.
by the time I'm going to be like, what, almost 30. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you can run any race.
Well, within the federation, the New York Road Runners.
The New York Road Runners. You can't.
Yeah,
Alright, don't sign up for
not-
no. Don't sign up for no. So you can't sign up for the New York Love, whatever.
No, bro. That,
So
don't,
that
count.
don't count.
That don't count.
Oh,
bro.
okay. Now you know. You gotta sign up for like New York Love, and then you're like, yeah, I did 3 races already. Why
Nah,
does this one
bro.
doesn't count?
Nah,
Yo,
bro.
time comes and you're like, fuck, I have to do 3 more races.
That eyes. That
Damn,
eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you know. New York Road Runner.
Yo.
Okay.
So, yeah, on my birthday, that was my big realization, bro. We, in our prime, we're not even at our max prime yet. Like, why are we not maximizing our time, our energy, and our prime years? What? You gonna wait until we're 40, 50? We're at testosterone drops when we got families? When we literally don't actually have time to do any of this? What about you? Did you have any... Because, like, obviously, the conversations we're having now compared to, like, 5 years ago or even 10 years ago, completely different. Like, did you have any moments where, hey, you had goals and ideas in the back of your head, but then, like, when it comes to taking action on it, there was a little hesitancy and, like, there was a little bit of a roadblock, and then something hit you, something smacked you in the face that made you, like, have to go for it, or just go all in with it?
It all started honestly in undergrad when I was you know, like changing my major.
Yeah.
Because for those who don't know, I started out doing business, right? I started out doing business, and then I realized like I don't want to do business no more. And then I switched to exercise science, right? So sports science. And then I was like, you know what? I can do this PT thing. And I looked at the requirements. I'm like, oh shit, I need to get my GPA up. So
Yeah.
I think that was the first step of me doing what I don't feel comfortable with at the moment to get ahead in life. So that means putting hours into the library, like studying the anatomies and the muscle physiology and all that. So that took a lot of discipline because by then I was already like grinding out all the work that I was putting into. And then when the reward came, it was a no-brainer. Like it was not a surprise. Like, yeah, I put in all this work. You know, of course I'm gonna get in, right? Of course I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And then that kind of like set the stone for me because it made me realize that if you truly want something and if you put in the work for it the smart way, you can get it. Like it's achievable. And when I was what do you call it? When I was working out during COVID, right? That basically shifted my mindset again because you know how the gyms were closed, and I was like, dude, I'm not working out with bands every single day. Like we're using the same three bands, bro. A thin, medium, and thick, yo.
And a pull bar. That's
Everything. We use the thick one for deadlifts. We use the thin one for presses, for triceps.
Yeah.
Everything. You name it. Any exercise we had, we got them down, yo.
Yeah.
With three bands, a pair of dumbbells, and a pull-up bar.
that.
So, long story short, we started running, and that was what like kind of gave me the drive to keep running. And then I just kept doing it. You know, I
Yeah.
just kept doing it.
Yeah. When it came to transitioning from business to exercise science and then going all in with PT, did you have any doubts?
Oh yeah, big time, bro. You know how many times I sit in line, I'm like, bro, why am I doing this?
Like, what were the doubts?
Like, you gotta understand, man. When I was taking physics, I don't know about you remember back in the heydays.
Hated that shit, bro.
We hated physics. When I meant we hate physics, it wasn't because we hated the class. We hated the way it was taught to us because we didn't understand the concepts. For those that know physics, you need to know the concepts to apply them. And they ain't just gonna be like, oh, what is Newton's force on the exam? They're gonna make you do a whole math equation that fills the whole page, the long pages,
Yeah.
from the top to the bottom,
That
just for one question.
Oh my god, tell me about it. Yo, back in high school, I was pretty decent at physics because it's just math. Bro, I got like a 90 in physics in high school. So going into physics in college, I was like, bro, it's not bad.
Yeah, yo.
Guess what? First week, not bad, bro. You're learning all the Newton's laws and the basics. Come week 2, you're already learning something you're like, what in the world?
Like, it catches up so fast to you. By the time the exam comes, you're like, yo, I'm cooked.
Yo, no offense, but my TA, I didn't understand a lick of word he was saying, bro.
It was pretty hard. Not only that, mind you, you know you were fucked when you got the practice exam, you got home, you were trying, all right, let me crank this one out. Let's see what we got.
Yo, mind you, you need the answer for part A to do part B.
And for part B to do part C and to do part D.
So if you don't have the answer for part A, forget the whole question, bro.
And to make it worse, if you get part A wrong, you know what happens to the entire question for part B, C, and D.
Yo, and mind you, the whole exam is only like 6 questions.
You're cooked, yeah. You're cooked. But that made me realize, like, yo, I you know, like that was like a question in my own like career. I'm like, yo, is this PT thing even worth it at this point? Like, I
Yeah.
can't even get through freaking physics.
Yeah.
I can't even get through physics, yo, for the death of my life.
Can't even get through week 2 of physics, bro.
Yeah. But long story short, we got through it. Like, it was pretty tough, but we got through it.
What helped you get through it during
Like-
those times of uncertainty and
You know,
doubt?
you know what's crazy? It was actually the smack in the face.
Well,
It was literally the smack in the face. Yo, the frat life was real, man. Mind you, you don't study. So you're gonna have to do some trade. Like, it's either you study or you don't get into PT school. So you just gotta study, yeah.
And them physics exams, they be on a Saturday, bro. Saturday morning.
8 a.m. exam on Saturday.
OD, bro.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Bro, I remember, gotta go to campus at 8 a.m. Like,
Yo,
what?
people were stressing at 8 a.m. on a Saturday, yo. Never seen that before. That's crazy, yo.
That is, bro.
But yeah, long story short, smack in the face in undergrad, and it was like, yo, I gotta put in the work, because if you don't put in work, you're not gonna like get the results you want. It's a non-negotiable.
Yo.
You know, it's a non-negotiable.
Yo, every single time I face uncertainty and doubt, like, yo, it's so, like, we're all human beings. We're all going to face that and experience that. What helps me a ton is reminding myself, yo, it only gets better from here.
True.
It sucks. But then the more you go at it, the more repetitions you get in, yo, it only gets better.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's gonna get better like overnight, but like as you do it more and more often, I'm sure it's the same way for physics for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was the same for all the other hard classes that you took.
Yeah.
Even for running, Like the first 1 to 2 runs suck so much.
Yeah, I remember at one point it was pretty bad. Remember when we started running with shout out to Brian, J Cal,
And Z,
and Z, because we went on these long runs, and I remember at one point I was way behind you guys because I was gas, yo.
mind you, we thought we were pretty good, and like
Yeah.
our cardio was pretty good and decent
Yeah,
until we ran with them. We're like, how you run past me and come back to get me?
yo, that's true. Yeah, those runs were fun.
He was like, oh yeah, we're done with 5 miles. I'm like, wait, I'm still on mile 3, bro.
What the heck? So how you done with 5 miles already?
He was like, I already ran there and back to get you, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. But
But,
I think that's what made us realize that running is pretty fun. So going back to your marathon journey, right? So what's the next step now? Going into 2026, what is the next step for you now?
now it's turning the idea into reality.
Oh,
It's not just, oh yeah, I want to do the 2027. Now it's actually signing up for the 9 races and the 1 volunteer to check those boxes off. So 2027, it's guaranteed we're running it, bro.
So you have a race coming up, right?
Yeah, I have a race in, as we're filming this, literally 3 weeks from today. It don't count towards the 9+1,
Oh,
but
it's a warm up to the 9+1.
this is a warm up for the 9+1. But we got, I mean, my boys convinced me to do it with them. They said 25-minute 5K.
25 minute?
25-minute 5K. That
Alright,
is
let's
an
do the math.
8-minute pace.
Oh, that's an 8 minute pit. Let's do the math real quick. You might have to go faster than 8 minute.
A little bit faster.
You're gonna have to go because what? It's 3.1 miles.
Just to make up for the,
And divided by 26. Wait, I don't know how to do math anymore. This is why I didn't do good in physics, yo. 26 divided by 60. That's 0.43. So if you do
what kind of math are you
3.1
doing?
divided by, because you gotta calculate your speed.
Bro got a whole equation, bro.
Wait, hold up. So speed is distance over time. So you're trying to
Boy.
get the time, right? So you're trying to get the speed, because that's what a minute, like the minute into mile. Oh fuck!
Wouldn't you have to do the reverse then?
Yeah, hold up.
You have to divide it, right?
You gotta do the distance divided by the time, which is, yeah, you have to do it. Yeah, you have to do it 26. Wait, 25 divided by what? 60. Bro, I don't know math anymore.
Well, it's gonna be about an 8-minute pace to
Yeah,
finish
yeah, it looks-
3,
yeah.
3.1.
I think this math is right, but you're gonna have to do like a 7:43 pace.
Bro, that's like sprinting speed.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do like a 7:43.
Yeah. But I think with the adrenaline and with doing it with other people, and it's 2 days after Thanksgiving, the vibe's gonna be up, and we're gonna go after it.
Do not be in the back like I did.
No,
That's
it's
all I
not
gotta say.
happening.
Do not be in the back.
It is not happening. And I'm gonna film every single part of it.
You know, like you gonna use a gimbal. Or you use
I
your
don't
phone?
know. I don't know how cold it's gonna be or how shaky I'm gonna be. Probably my phone, to be honest.
Your phone.
Yeah.
You should wear gloves.
Yeah. It's gonna be cold, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
cool.
So for you watching this, no matter what age you are, your 20s, your 30s, even older, even younger than that, let's say you got some goals in mind. Maybe that's a fitness goal. Maybe that is getting into running. Maybe that's running a race. Maybe that is a wealth goal. Maybe that's getting that next promotion. Maybe that's starting a side hustle. Maybe that is saving X amount of money. Maybe this is a relationship goal. Maybe this is you want to travel the world. Whatever that is, if you can think it, bro, you can make it happen. This is your opportunity to max out your prime years. Don't wait till when you're 30, 40, 50, 60s, and you got to look back and be like, damn, I wish I started way earlier. I wish I did this earlier in my life.
True. True.
Go out there, go get that next W, and again, as discouraging as it can be, as much as it will suck at the beginning, it only gets better from here, 1 rep at a time.